Now here we'll continue on public policy and pricing. Uh, there's this concept called the price fixing. Do you know what's price fixing? That's when the seller must sell prices without talking to competitors. Okay, so here you want to fix your prices. Predatory pricing, when you sell below cost with the intention of punishing a competitor or gaining higher long-term profits by putting competitors out of business. What do you think of this idea? Yeah, the predator. Is it bad or good? Or it's okay? See, you have a lot of competitors, but what you do is you have one of these big competitors, you lower the price very much and you lose money until your competitor run out of business. And once your competitor out of business, you go back. Yeah. Do you see? So basically, a way you kill your competitor or you punish your competitor, and then you. So you need to be careful. They don't do that to you, right? Let's see. We've got this Robinson-Patman Act. This is another policy here. But it prevents unfair price discrimination by ensuring that sellers offer the same price terms to customers at a given level of trade. Uh, do you think it is? What do you think? If you start to sell your products, and then your friends and neighbor, you give them cheap, and the people that you don't know, you give them expensive. But the thing is, it's illegal. It's discrimination. You see, what happens if LIU starts to give prices to, if you have a blue airline, if you have a blue hair, then we give you this. Depending on the color of your skin, we give you a special price. Would that be acceptable or bad? That's too bad, right? So there are some laws that says no, you cannot, and you need sometimes to prove it. You see, you have to provide evidence why you're charging these different prices. Sometimes you need to prove that at this trade level we sell this price, regardless of who's the customer. You see, so there's no discrimination. You see, there's a price discrimination is allowed only if sellers provide cost differences, or maybe a manufacturer different qualities for the same product, different retailers. So you need to prove. Another issue with pricing is pricing retail resale price maintenance. Manufacturers require a dealer to charge specific retail prices for its product. What do you think? You go to the pharmacy, and all pharmacies, did you notice they all have the same price? Right? What happens if you go to a pharmacy and they sell the same medication more expensive or less expensive? What do you think? Yeah, you start to have, it's very bad. You have to have the same prices, especially for medication. Also, what happens if there's no price written? You need the medication. You go and they tell you 5,000. What do? You pay 5,000. You're dying. You have to take it now. So there's also some laws about prices. You have to put the prices right. Deceptive pricing. Have you had this before? You go to this Shumaila Hari and you buy things, and when you come to the cashier, you scan them all, and you take it. You see, oh, there's a mistake. Have you seen this before? Yeah, this is deceptive pricing. They on the machine they put $200, and on the shelf it show 120. Does that happen? Is this bad? It's very bad, right? So sometimes scanner fraud can failure of the so that can be an issue with this seller sellers to enter the current or the sales price into the computer system, or maybe price confusion results when the firm employ pricing methods that make it difficult for customers to understand what pricing they are really paying. Do you remember if you go and you buy have you been with a haircut? You want to have a haircut and you want to do like a face mask, or go to a beauty center. Do you understand their pricing? They tell you pay, right? This is also deceptive pricing. Sometimes you go and you buy this special software, or you buy the special, complete system. They tell you, the total is this. You pay it. You don't know how is the breakdown because it's too complicated for you to understand sometimes. But sometimes you get this very long list and it's not easy to understand what is this for. Yeah, sometimes the insurance, you just don't understand what the agreement is big. They tell you that your policy is 200, you pay 200. Then after you have an accident, then you come and you discover, okay, you have this limitation, you have this maximum, you have this minimum deductible, you can't do this, we don't cover that, and we cover this, you see. So that's another example of deceptive pricing. So government try to put public policies to support that. That's the end of this section.